Hey Kevin, the stream is live and you're the host back again.
All right, thanks.
Welcome.
Hey, Janet, Brenda,
Turn video on.
E. Murray.
Okay. They hear you. Okay.
Hey, there's Cynthia. How are you?
Finding yourself.
Very good. If you guys can turn your cameras on and see your smiling faces, I always appreciate it. We'd love to see faces. I see your message, C. Murray. You don't have a camera. I understand that. Don't be shy. These are live classes, so we get to see real people. It's always good. Hey, Brenda, good to see you. Janet, welcome. Very good, very good. Wait another minute or so, let people get connected. A nice background, Janet. I like your flowers. Good. Cynthia, where are you today? What state are you in?
Michigan.
Michigan. Nice. Janet, where do you live?
Her speaker isn't on.
No, she's muted.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
In Michigan also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've got lots of Michigan folks. Brenda, Therese, Catherine, you guys, how are you all? Donna, where are you guys calling from today?
Brenda's calling from Detroit.
Right. So you're in Michigan.
Catherine's in New York.
New York, good. Catherine, welcome.
Thank you.
You've got the Northeast covered, you guys. You guys got it.
Mm-hmm.
Teresa's in Michigan too. That's good. Where C. Murray is in Alabama, so we got someone in the South down with me. I'm in Florida, so we got the South covered.
So no snow there, I suppose.
no
We had snow here today.
I heard that. I heard somebody in upstate New York had it yesterday, and then somebody told me even in South Michigan, like near Illinois, they had snow yesterday. I heard.
Yeah, I'm in Central near Syracuse areas.
Yeah.
So yep, snow.
Yep.
I love the art in the background.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
That's awesome.
The nice backgrounds. Yes. Hi, Cindy.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
What state are you in today?
Texas.
Texas. Oh, good. We're spreading west a little bit here. That's good. That's good. All right. Well, let's get started here. This is a good class. I teach a lot of classes that get set up. I'll make sure I'm sharing the right class with you guys. I'm always afraid to teach the wrong class. How to make extra income from home. Is that what you guys signed up for? Yes, good. Thanks for the acknowledgement for that. I just would hate to spend an hour with you teaching you something you didn't think you were going to get. So glad that we're on the same topic here. So as I said, I'm in Tampa. I love learning, helping people learn. I think it should be fun and easy, so I try to make it fun and easy for you. If you need a recording of any of these classes, you can email help@getsetup.io, and our support team will send that to you. We don't get paid or we don't get in for any endorsements on these classes, so what we're sharing with you is stuff that works, that we think is helpful for you in that process. So don't feel like you're being sold anything, which is a good feeling, right? All right, so in this class, we're going to go over ways to make money, personalize your approach, because what works for me may not work for you. I really want it to be helpful for you. And then some selling and serving opportunities. Very practically, I'll talk about them high level and give you some real examples. And then as a follow-up, I'll give you actually links that you can go to kind of look into this even more as you dig into it. Before we start, though, I'm always curious, what is, where are you in wanting to make some more money? I mean, there's all kinds of reasons why people need to make some more money, right? I had a lady one time say, I'm trying to save up some money to take my husband on a cruise. That was her reason. Other people want to do stuff for their kids and grandkids. Some people just need more money to subsidize retirement. Whatever it may be is fine. I'm just curious what you're thinking. Cynthia, what are your thoughts on that for you? Right, you're muted again. You're hold on, you're muted. Cynthia, I can't hear you, you're muted. There you go.
Okay. Saving up for a car.
For a car, oh, great. That's a good goal. That's a good goal. Janet, how about you?
Just for something to do, something new to do.
No, that's good. That's another good reason. It may not be about money, but it's like, hey, I want something to do, right? I mean, for some people, as they approach retirement or get retired, like, I don't want to be bored. I want to do something. I want to do something fun, do something new. That's good. Okay, Brenda, how about you?
I was trying to sell T-shirts and I tried doing that, and now I'm just at home babysitting. I'm babysitting and trying to learn how to make extra money.
All right, good. So you're
I'm
looking at,
doing anything to get some money.
all right, just looking at some new options. That's good. Okay, good. Teresa? Supplemental retirement. Okay, I got that. C. Murray said she wants to get a car as well. She's with Cynthia. She's working on the car thing. Donna, did we do you? Donna?
Yeah, I just extra money to play with.
Okay, that's good. That's good. All right. Hey, Catherine, how are you? Catherine, what are you thinking?
There I am.
There you go.
Sorry, it took me a second to get to that mute thing. I've worked for over 40 years and have raised children for over 42 years, and I'm ready to maybe turn some enjoyable things like gardening and cooking into a supplemental income.
Yeah, good. Some things you like to do, maybe somehow
Yeah.
have fun and make some money from that. Good.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good. I
At
like
my
it.
pace.
Right. Okay, good. Cindy, how about you?
For fun.
That's good. All right. Jane, how are you? Welcome.
Fine, thank you. Extra money when I hope to be traveling soon.
Yes, good. Yeah, we missed that a little bit, don't we? Those that like to travel, we missed a little bit of that. All right, well, good. Well, those are all good, worthwhile. We'll try to help you get some ideas as we go along through here. All right, there's really 4 basic ways to serve others by provide solutions to other people and make money for you. We're going to focus mostly on the sell and serve side, but all 4 of these are different ways to customize this for you. Again, easy to do. Too many of us did that. You can use the fact that you're on to be able to do something, and a lot of the just using technology, which is be convenient. And then you have friends and family that can help you as well. So you have more than you give yourself credit for. Some of you had for 30, 40 years to do something with it. So start with what you have. That's the first thing. The next one is, what is it you want? What is your goals in this? You want to spend more, a little bit of time, all your time. You're bored. You want to spend a lot of time doing it. You want to experience something new, meet new people, take on a new hobby, learn something, solve for those, whatever your want. These 4 strategies here. This next slide, though, I want to show you. I wish I would have seen earlier in my life. This would come from the passive income. And most people spend their life on this left side of this chart as an employee or self-employed, where they have a job and they trade time for money. The hard thing about that is if you don't work, you don't get paid. And secondly, more and more employers are less loyal than they used to be. So when things get hard, they let you go and you're off finding something else. People often get tired of that and say, I don't want to work for somebody anymore. So they go create their own business. And they go from having a job to owning a job. Then they're self-employed. It's just them. And it's still trading time for money, but at least they can choose who they want to work with. Okay. On the right side, you've got passive income, where you have a system and you have people to work for you. You're solving some problem for others and they're giving you money for that. But it's not all dependent on you because you have outsourced or you've hired people to help do the work. This is not for everybody. It's more than some people want to take on, and it's not for everyone. But those people have a way to be able to leverage the work that others are doing for them, for their income. And then the bottom right quadrant would be when you have money and you invest it and it makes money for you. I'm not a financial investor and I won't take us down that path, but that's an option as well. So we're going to focus mostly on the time serving through sales and service on this. All right. Any questions yet? Anybody good? Doing good. All right. Give it to me, Kevin. Tell me where the secrets are for all this. Now, I wish that I could just send you guys an email with a link in it, and you could put your bank account information in, and every week they'd send you money. Wouldn't that be great? You just put in how much you want, it just shows up. That'd be great. But all of this takes a little bit of work, and so I'm going to help you take you down that path. As we look at some sell options, you could sell your own stuff, and some of you have, like I said, just stuff laying around, old furniture, electronics or tools or collectibles that you have. And one of the things that's sad but true is most of our kids and grandkids don't want all of our stuff. You can ask them if they want it, give them a chance to take it, but for the most part, they don't want it. It's time to kind of let it go, and you can start selling some of those things and make some money. If you make things, if you have crafts or make jewelry or something like that, you can sell those kind of things as well. You could sell other people's things. There's always a need for people to sell. If you're good at selling, then you could work from home and sell and make money and make commissions off selling other people's stuff. Affiliate marketing is getting paid a commission to get people to sell stuff, to buy stuff, typically online. You could set up affiliate marketing through like Amazon or eBay or something like that. The trick to that, though, is you have to have a pretty big audience that you're pushing through that to get enough money, because you don't get paid a lot of money on it. You'd have to push a lot of people to it. So if you have a big audience already, if you're a big YouTuber or a big TikTok person or Instagram or something like that, then you could do well with that. Drop shipping works a little bit the same way, where you're helping people find things to buy, and you don't have to take possession of the items or ship it out. That all gets done for you, and you become kind of a middle person that helps do the marketing, and you make some money on that. That also requires a pretty big audience, and you could build it or already have it. Ebooks and courses, you could make those and sell those as well. There's a lot of online learning. Obviously, Get Set Up's unique because we have live classes. There's other classes that you can record and put out there and people buy those. That's another option. I don't think they're as exciting. They're a little bit boring because there's no interaction, not like this. You could sell your photos, and digital photos are in demand. And so there's companies that will buy those as well. Again, I'll give you links to companies that do all of this, so you will actually be able to get into them. But I want to kind of introduce you to a lot of things first before I get to the details of it. Any questions on this category? All right. Okay. All right. On the serving side, there is lots of opportunities to serve and make money from home. Teaching and tutoring is exploding and been highly disrupted by COVID. And there's a big shift in how we're actually teaching children now. Children don't do well in a large Zoom class online. They don't pay much attention to that. They don't have the patience and attention span that adults do. But at the same time, virtual tutoring is very successful when you can have a 101 Zoom call with a student and they have the undivided attention of one person and they're able to get personal attention tutoring. That is growing like crazy. And so there's opportunities to do that. You don't have to be have a teaching permit to do that. You just need to be a little bit further down the path and be able to provide support and encouragement to a student through that tutoring. Coaching and consulting is also exploding. Counseling is different, where you have to have a license to be a licensed mental health counselor. But coaching and consulting, you don't have. It's very loosely regulated. You don't have to have a special license and permit to be a coach. This is not a sports coach. This is more like a career coach or a life coach or relationship coach type person. But there are people that will pay for coaching and consulting that would not feel comfortable going to a counselor. And so there's a lot of people that are in coaching and consulting. And I think, again, our age allows us to have the experience to kind of speak into that if that's something you're interested in. I will give you some company websites that will help you find people looking for coaching and consulting and teaching and tutoring, so you don't have to go find customers, so to speak, so that you can just work on doing the work itself. Writing and proofreading, there's a shortage of writers. We're not creating a lot of great writers, and so there's companies that need writers, and you can do that from home. A lot of websites need writers to write about their companies, about products, about services. And if you're not good at writing, but you can spot bad writing, then you'd be a good proofreader. So there's a need for those as well to kind of clean up writing in there. Right? Virtual assistant, this is another interesting growing opportunity. So a virtual assistant is somebody who kind of helps somebody else in a specific area. An example of that would be somebody who needs help managing their email or their calendar. And so you could do that through your computer and not have to be in the same town or the same state and do that. Sometimes bookkeeping is another virtual assistant role. Sometimes managing projects is another one. Lots of specific needs. And I've got some links I can give you that show people looking for specific virtual assistant roles. Some of them are part-time, some are full-time. I actually did an experiment a few years ago where I got on with a company that would match up people looking for virtual assistants with people who were serving as virtual assistants. And I got matched up with the guy whose wife had insisted that he get a virtual assistant because he was working too much. And she thought a virtual assistant would help him out. So they brought me in to manage his email and his calendar. And after a few weeks, he finally gave me access to his email and his calendar, but he would not leave it alone. He would still micromanage the whole situation. He wasn't quite ready for a virtual assistant as much as his wife was. So in that case, that one didn't work out. But these companies will help match you up with somebody else that might be a better fit. All right. Catherine, on the, I will give you links also for the writing and proofreading section as well. Yes. All right. The next one's mock juror. A lot of people are trying to get out of jury duty, but there are some people that like jury duty. And this is for companies that will kind of pre-trial a case before it goes to court. And they'll let the lawyers kind of test run it on a potential jury type pool that would be similar to what they're going to get in the court case. So it's a real case, but you're not deciding the real case. It's before it goes to court, you'd be providing input on that. And you can do that even through Zoom now. They're allowing people to do that. So the trick with that, though, as well as these focus groups and product website testers, these require them looking for a certain demographic at that time, and that changes from time to time. Depends on what they're looking for at the time. So if you don't get picked up right away, sometimes down the road, they might be reaching out to somebody that you might fit the demographics for. Focus groups and surveys, you get paid for your opinions on things. They want to know your opinions on it. Being a product tester, that's kind of a fun one. Some companies will send you something once a week or once a month, and you have to try it out and use it and do a write-up on it. But then you get to keep the item. I've got a friend whose wife does this, and they have boxes delivered all the time. I said, what do you do with all this stuff after she's done with it? And he goes, it's a little bit of a problem because we don't need all of it. And they've actually turned the side business into getting rid of some of that stuff. So they put it out online to sell as well. Transcription data entry. This is really good for somebody maybe that's just really good on the keyboard or typing or numbers, and they can do transcription data entry from home. And then freelancer is a really big category covering lots of different specific specialty niche type things that you could be doing. And there's always people looking for people to do some freelance work, and you can get matched up with people looking for that. I'll give you some sites that help match people looking for work and people offering the same kind of work. All right, I'm giving you a lot. You guys still good? Any questions? No. All right. The next one, this is owning the job, where you basically find a specific need that's out there and you help meet that need. But you don't have to do the work. If you could outsource it and get people to pay, then you're connecting the dots basically, and you can make money that way. Again, the owning the business part is not for everybody, but that is an option. Investing is, losing your money to make more money, but there's a risk reward trade-off there. And I always caution to beware of scams in this, to be patient, that things that are worth investing in usually take time. Get rich quick schemes are typically not really real and not worth believing. Sadly, a lot of seniors get targeted for investment scams, and so be careful with all of that. All right, what tools would you need to do this? Obviously, a smartphone's good, an email. You may want to create, if you're going to do some of this, and maybe your personal email is like, buttercup sunshine butterfly 35@gmail.com. Maybe you want to create a new free email that's a little more professional that you could use, that is not as flowery maybe. And because as you start doing this and you have to share email with people, it could be a separate email to kind of manage your side business in. And they're free, right? Through Google, you can get free emails. Through Yahoo and through Microsoft, they give out free emails. You need a computer if you're going to do this work from home. Most of these jobs are computer related. Either they'll make sure your computer meets the requirements of the job, or they will provide you a computer or reimburse you to get the computer. It depends on the different jobs. They want to make sure you have a good, stable internet connection. If you have to create a website, most of them don't. You don't have to, but if you needed to, you could create a, Cynthia's famouscookies.com website or whatever she wanted to be, that would be that. And definitely don't leave out your personal network. That's an important part of your tools as well. You don't have to do this all alone. You've got friends and family that will help you as well if you let them know how to get along what you're trying to do. There are some tax implications if you make some money, which I hope you do. There are tax laws related to that. There are some deductions you can take from working from home, and so that's an important piece that you can work on. And if you're already getting Social Security benefits at a certain point, there's a threshold by which it can affect your income on that. So making too much money becomes a good problem to have, but you just got to be aware of that in that case. Let's see, Catherine. Any info on how to pick a good investment advisor? So here's my advice on that. It's really about finding somebody who you can trust as it relates to helping people using your money and trusting them with your money. You just got to find somebody you trust. Could it be a CPA, certified financial CFO, certified financial planner, CFP, or a accountant or a bookkeeper? To me, it doesn't really matter their title. It matters if you trust them with your money, because so many of them have ulterior motives, and they're trying to make money on your money, or they're selling one product and they're not open-minded to what the best thing is for you. They think just their product's the best product for you. But it's just, I would interview people and find somebody you trust, and then that's who I would use. Ask them hard questions and make sure they're not locked in on just what they do. That's kind of how I would advise finding a good advisor for finances. Okay, next thing, time. That's another piece of this, right? Some of these opportunities make money from home right away. Some take time. There's no silver bullets in this. I'm big on, find multiple ways to have income. Don't just have one way of income. Have multiple sources of income. And they may come in monthly. You may have to invoice them. Some may get paid right away, but it varies by the work that you're doing. All right, that page all right, I'll send you some more links on if you were going to set up your own business. You don't have to, but if you wanted to set up like a sole proprietorship or an LLC, then you could do that through an attorney, or you could go to LegalZoom. I'll give you the links to LegalZoom. LegalZoom's an online service that will do it for several $100s. They'll set you up as a company. Being set up as a company gives you a little bit of liability protection as you go out there and you do work with people. Then the company protects you, and you can write expenses off against that company. All right, so that is that information. All right, I walked you through all that. We're going to go through the specifics of some pages now. Any other questions coming at me here? Let me catch my breath. What questions might you guys have? Anybody? Anybody's asking, they're muted. Yes, I'm going to give you the links to all of these in a minute, and I will send them to you by email after. Okay, let's go to this page here, and I think it's, yes, okay. All right, can you see this page? Does it say sell links? Do you see the sell links page? Do you guys see it? No, yes? Is it being shared yet? No, yes? Cynthia, can you see it?
Yes, it's
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
All right. Sometimes I get to talking and be like, we don't see it. So always make sure you see it before I start. All right, so I'm going to, again, don't feel like you got to copy these down. I'm going to send these to you after class. So on the selling stuff online, let's zoom in a little bit here and see if you can see this a little better. That's bigger. I teach a class, like I said, on how to sell stuff safely online, and I'll walk you through in that class how to use Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp to sell stuff. Those two cost you nothing but time. There's no cost to list, and you get to keep all the money that you have. Now, when you get into Shopify and Etsy, I have another class on setting up basically an e-commerce site. So if you had crafts or a business you wanted to sell things online on an ongoing basis, I've got a class on that as well. I taught it earlier today, but it's a class on how to sell things online through those. So Shopify, Etsy, we get into Squarespace and Wix and Amazon and eBay as well. Those are different ways to do all of that through there. Okay. Society6 was a place where you can sell art. That's a specific site for art. One of the keys about selling things, though, is getting your product in front of people who value what that product is. If you try to sell the wrong thing to the wrong people, they won't buy it. They'll think it's silly and it's a waste of time. So you want to make sure you're getting your product or service in front of the right people so that they buy it. Buyback Boss will give you money back for things. I tend to find these sites that pay you for things and you ship it to them and they get it. They don't give you a great price because what they want to do is they want to turn around and sell it again. So they don't give you a lot for it, but that's out there. Declutters, that kind of thing as well. They'll give you something, but I tend to think I could do better selling it myself than just kind of giving it to them on that. The affiliate marketing, there's a whole piece on this, and I cover a little bit of that in the class. Being able to sell your stuff through Amazon, you can do that. Drop shipping, again, eBay, Amazon, Walmart, Shopify, take the class on that if you want. That's a little more involved. They all make money though on you selling on their platforms. That's the thing. And you don't have interaction with their customers. You're selling through their platform and they're getting the customer and you're making some money and they're taking some money as well. All right. If you want to sell ebooks, you could easily, it's very easy to self-publish now. You could create a book, write it yourself and put it out there and sell it as an ebook because you don't have to print it. You could sell it digitally as an ebook, electronic book, and sell it on your own websites or on Amazon if you wanted to and make money that way. Courses, if you wanted to create courses and sell them, you can do that at Skillshare and Udemy. These are platforms that, again, you're one of the classes that they offer on their site. People go there, they pay for the site, pay for your class, and you have to share some of the proceeds of that with the platform, Skillshare and Udemy. So that's how those work. You could also create classes and put them on your own platform, but that's a little bit more work, and then you have to get people to come find you on that platform. The value of Skillshare and Udemy is there's students already there looking for classes. So it's the trade-off there. Photos, here's 3 links to go to share digital photos. And you can do all that through those links there. All right, go back. Right, on the serving, I got a couple of pages of serving. All right, we're on serve now. Teaching and tutoring, Skillshare and Udemy again, you can put classes out there and serve there. Get set up. That's this company that you're taking a class from now. We're looking for more guides. If you would like to become a guide or consider being a guide, you can go to that link right there and tell us what you'd like to teach, and you get a shot at being a guide on Get Set Up. Of course, we have lots of topics at Get Set Up, from health and wellness to travel and photography and cooking, wellness. I'm over all of the classes on small business and entrepreneurship, so we're developing lots of those as well. But we're definitely looking for more guides that would fit into that. Indeed, you think of as often a place to go find a job, but this link here will take you to people looking to hire people to help them learn English. Wyzen and VIP Kid is tutoring also for people looking for how to speak English. The VIP has been around for a lot of years, and they have a lot of Chinese children that speak some English, and you can go on there and from your home, you can teach them English. You don't have to know Chinese to do it, thankfully. All right, coaching and consulting. This is a really big area, like I mentioned. Each of these sites work similarly, but a little bit different. And they are a place where people are going to look for coaches and consultants, as well as coaches and consultants have a presence on there. And I've used Bark and Thumbtack. If you were to go look on those, you would find that I'm out there as a coach or consultant on those sites. And the way they work is I can pay Thumbtack and Bark for leads, basically, that match kind of what would be a good fit for me. And it's really, I've used it in the past. It's very affordable, because when I get the lead and I reach out to them, and if I get them to hire me, then I get to keep all the money that I charge the client for my coaching and consulting. I just pay the lead fee to get to the person. So it really helps that I don't have to spend my time doing marketing to find people. They're already there, and the little bit I pay them for the finding them is very helpful. It's really hard to do your job and then also at the same time going and getting new clients. That's kind of the difficult part of trying to do some of these service jobs. So if you have a platform that you can be on where they're bringing to you people to work with, and you just work with them and they pay you, then that's a great setup. Writing and proofreading, several links here for writing and proofreading. Some are writing, some are proofreading links. Medium's a really popular one. They're looking for people to write on specific things. If you can do that and turn in writing, and then they pay you for the ones they use, that's an option there. Virtual Assistant, these are good links here. Upwork, Fiverr, Indeed. These will all show you places, people are looking for specific jobs. Belay is that company I did that little experiment with, where they connect virtual assistants with people looking for virtual assistant work, and they do a good job with that. Now, let me pause a minute. On all of these, when you start clicking on these links, if you ever feel uncomfortable with any of them, or you feel like they're asking too much information, or you're not comfortable, just don't do it. There's a lot of scammers out there too. I mean, my list I trust is not that. I've vetted it out pretty good. But if you ever find anybody that's wanting to charge you for something right away, I'd be very skeptical to give them money to help you find a job. There's no reason to do that. But at the same time, if you get to the place where they're going to match you up with somebody and you're going to do work and get paid, and you're contracting with them, you're going to have to give them some personal information because you're getting paid by them, and they need to be able to provide that information to you. So at that point, you might have to give a social security number and an address because they're going to pay you. But I would be skeptical if they want that information on the front end. I don't think they need that until you're ready to go to work for them in that sense. So just be careful in that way. Okay. All right, a couple more pages for you here. This is some more Serve, the mock jury. Here's 3 sites here that do mock jury. A lot of it's online that you can do. And again, that's really, it changes from the cases they're trying and the clients that they have at that time. Focus groups, different ways to be able to do these online as well and get paid for your opinions. Product and website testing, those are all pretty simple to do and look at. They'll kind of see if you're a good fit for what they want as testers, and then they start giving you stuff to test. That transcription, data entry, some links to that for transcription and data entry. If you go to no other links at all, I would click on these 4 right here. Fiverr has lots of freelance work out there. It's got people that'll offer the work, and they got people looking for work. FlexJobs is a job board of remote work, of work that you can do from home. And they've been around for a lot of years, even before COVID. They'll let you look at the jobs for free, but if you want to connect with any of the companies that are hiring, you have to pay a monthly fee. You can just do 1 month. That's fine. You can cancel after a month. But that's how they make their money, is they want you to subscribe for a month to be able to access the companies. Side Hustle, that's a really neat little site there that you could go to, and goes pretty deep into different options as well of a lot of things that I've talked about in there. So I will share all of those with you in an email after class, so your hand is not numb from trying to write all these down. On the tools part of this, I mentioned before, you can create a free email through Gmail. You can create a LLC or a sole proprietorship as a company real easily through LegalZoom. They'll do a really good job of doing that for you, setting you up legally as a company. Business cards. This company here will print you 250 free business cards if you agree to put their logo on the back of it, 404 logo on the back. It's an easy way to make some quick business cards. If you needed website hosting or domain URL, I've used these different sites here. And again, you don't have to create a website. That's not necessary. But if your business you were starting needed that, these are some that I'd recommend. All right, I have talked for 40 minutes about all of this. I am curious now about your questions to answer them specifically as you think about this. So unmute and let me know what questions or things what else I can answer for you. Anyone? You guys are acting like the Friday afternoon class that's just tired and worn out and no questions.
Hello.
Hey, Brenda.
Yes, I'm definitely interested in selling this stuff at your house on online. I have so many businesses that I like to learn how to do.
Yeah, good. Yeah, look for that class. Like I said, it's I'm teaching it on Monday. at
Monday.
Monday, at 2 p.m. Eastern is when it's called it's called How to Safely Sell Stuff Online. That's that class. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, good. Who else? Who else got inspired that they're going to try out? What's something you're going to try? Like, what are the first places you're going to go check out, you guys? What are you thinking? Anyone?
This is Cindy, and I have a friend who is an excellent writer, and she's been looking for jobs for freelancing. So I'm definitely going to share that with her.
Good, good, excellent. What about you? What's the fit for you?
Well, I was on your class the other day for selling things online, which I've done quite a bit over the
Yeah.
last couple of years, and I'm just looking for more ideas, more thoughts, better ways of doing it. And
Yeah,
I'm just trying to downsize, get rid of things, and just see what else I can do to move stuff, and just kind of looking around.
yeah. Do you enjoy the downsizing, decluttering? Do you enjoy that process, or is that not fun for you?
Yes and no. Sometimes it is fun, and sometimes it's very frustrating. I'm a master gardener, so I propagate a lot of plants. So right now I'm selling a lot of plants because of our Arctic freeze that we had, and everybody lost their plants.
Oh
So
my, yeah.
yeah.
Well, so you have a business with the plants, so it's gardening. You could do something with that.
So to speak, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a money maker, but it's something that I enjoy because I enjoy the process, trying to, see if the plants work how I propagate.
Right, right.
And so then I can sell them. And I mean, like something that I didn't even think was going to really sell is really selling like crazy this
Oh,
week. So,
good, good. That's
Yeah.
good. Nice surprises that come along, huh?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, reason I asked about the decluttering is because that's a common thing I hear about people that, that's one of their goals is to declutter, but they get so stuck. And I think, I don't know, I mean, I don't know if it's of any interest to you at all, but if you provided kind of a service, kind of a declutter coaching service or support service to somebody, and you could go in and you could help them kind of put together the plan to declutter and then encourage them to do that.
Yeah, no, that would drive me crazy. And we did have someone who had an eBay business, and we took a lot of things to her, but in an unfortunate situation, her husband became ill, and so she had to pull out, and then we had to pick up everything that she was going to sell on eBay.
Oh,
I don't have an interest in shipping and packing and
no.
all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, right. Yep, definitely. I'm with you. It's a headache. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think C. Murray she would have hired you had you said you were going to get into that business, because in chat she said she's interested in decluttering.
Yeah.
You could have had your first customer. I don't know how close you guys are to each other, but no, just encouraging people to do things is a business in itself, right? Just supporting people and helping them, and
Right. And just talking to others and seeing, well, how did you do it? And where did you go? And we just recently had a friend move out of state, and we also had a family member who passed away. So we need to clear out their items. And
right.
most of them are antiques. Nobody wants antiques. Where did you go? What did you do with them? Where did you, just networking basically.
Right. And then when you figure out kind of the shortcuts on some of that, you're an asset to other people that come along down the road that end up in the same situation, and they don't have to learn it all. They can kind of lean on you to help them get through it. If you wanted to do that kind of consultative type work.
Right. Yeah, I don't mind sharing information with people. I don't mind, I enjoy helping others.
Right. Good. Okay, good. Anybody else get any inspiration today? Clarity, ideas? Inspiration might be too strong of a word. Maybe just an idea.
I think you gave us some really great information. I was really impressed with the lists.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, the lists are fabulous.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you get to spend all weekend going through all these lists. That's really great.
Yeah. Now they're going to be in the email, because I took screenshots, so I at least
Me
have
too.
them.
Have you gotten Cindy, you said you're in my other class. Did you get an email from me in that class?
Yes, I sent an email and I learned something that I didn't know was that you cannot get a copy of the email, of the video unless you attend the class. Because there's some classes that there's just a conflict of the time of presentation. So
Sure.
they said, no, I couldn't.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I did get, because I asked about it specifically, so I did get it.
Right.
What's that class again? I'm sorry. How to sell? Was it?
It's called, I'm gonna have Todd put it in the notes in the chat here, TA. Todd, if you can give them a link to it, that'd be great.
That would be awesome.
How to make extra income from your, no, that's the one right now. How to safely sell your stuff online. Yeah. See if you can find that and put that in there for you.
And I used to use OfferUp, but where I live, I think currently everybody's just using Marketplace.
Facebook Market, yeah.
And Nextdoor in our area, we do use Nextdoor.
Yep, some communities are using Nextdoor well, and that's a good tool too. Yeah. All right. Who else has Brenda? Any thoughts for you? What are you thinking?
Well, I already made my comment. I was interested in selling stuff online, and I really enjoyed the class.
All right, good.
A
Glad.
lot of help.
All right, Jane, how about you? Oh, you're on mute, Jane.
It would help. I am enjoying listening to you, and I'm going to try some of the things that you have listed there. So I have no questions now until.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to do something with dogs because you got a nice dog.
Yeah, my that's why I have it on mute.
Yeah, dogs or pets are funny. They get jealous when we're learning, so they get noisy, right?
I'm admiring the chandelier myself.
Yeah, that's nice, right? There you go. Good.
That's
Hey,
another job that people can do is pet sitting.
right.
That's true.
Yep.
Or cleaning chandeliers.
Right. Exactly. Donna, any ideas from you? Donna's on mute.
Yeah,
There you
I'm
go.
thinking right now I'm trying to learn how to build a web page
Okay.
with WordPress, and it's
Yeah.
not easy.
Okay.
So I'm thinking maybe just to start out, can you do affiliates on Facebook?
Affiliate marketing. Yeah, you can you got to pay to advertise on there, but is that what you mean? Through paid advertisements, you could, yeah. You could push them to, whatever site you wanted to that way. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking, or just doing an affiliate thing.
Okay.
With, I can't do it.
So what's your website? Do you know what your website's going to be for?
Yeah, it's gonna be for a club.
A club,
Yeah,
like
a nonprofit.
a nonprofit club. Okay, good. I love using WordPress. I use it a lot. I don't know if you found any. Have you found the template that you're using for a theme, if you will, for your website?
Yeah, I have the template.
Okay, all right. I'm a big fan of Divi, Divi.
What's that?
It's a theme, and it's real flexible. All right, so Todd did not put that link in there, right? You guys didn't get it? Let me try to find.
Could be.
I actually went on the other page and registered while we were on. So if
You
you just go
did.
back to the Get Up page and put in, all I did is how to safely and Kevin,
Oh, you're so
and it
smart.
came up. So, yep. So all you need is those 3 words and your first name, and it should come right up to the top.
Yeah.
So you're stuck with me Monday unless something happens.
I'm stuck with you. Okay.
You're
so
stuck with me. I'll go off now.
You're fine. It's very common for people. All right, I found the link. Thank you. I went and did the same thing you did. You guys see it in there? All right, there we go. That's it. Excellent. Okay. So you can click on that and you can book that and join me in that class. What else? Nidhi, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Good. What are you thinking? What's going through your thoughts on this?
I had forgot about the class and I came in late.
Better
So
late than never. You're glad you're here. Yeah.
I'm mostly listening and see
Okay.
what I can learn and does it benefit me
Okay.
at all. But I'm very much interested in the other class you have that you just put the link up for.
Okay. Good. Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and feel free to take this again. You guys can take these classes as many times as you want. There's no harm in that. Sometimes you get kind of exposed to it the first class, and then the next time you pick up maybe more details as you go along.
Right.
Yeah.
I intend to.
Yeah, thanks for joining. Iris, how about you?
Yeah, I'm like Nettie. I came in late. Sorry about that. I had it marked and then forgot. But I did see you did talk about the one for testing. And I'm not really sure which one that was. I don't know if it's testing what, but that sounded kind of interesting.
Yeah. You said website testing or product testing?
Product testing.
Product testing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Where they start sending you stuff and you get to play with it and.
Yeah.
Right.
That sounded interesting to me. There's something I'm a hands-on person.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't. So how do I know which one? Because there are so many websites. So you had the heading testing.
Yeah, let me go back and look at it here. Yeah, it's called product or website tester. So there's like 5 different links in here.
Mm-hmm.
I think I try to show you this again. Yeah, so it's in this section, product or website
Okay,
tester.
got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
just hit on all 5 of those and see if any of them strike you as a fit.
Right. Okay. I like the one at the top that says, paid to test. So, yeah, but I'll look at them all and thank you. I just needed the heading part, product or website testing. Yeah. Okay. I have that.
Sure. You bet. All right. Any other detailed questions you guys might have? Any specific type things? All right. Hopefully I got you guys thinking and you can kind of see what's a good fit for you and go out and try it out. Be patient. Sometimes they take a little while to get back. Sometimes it's not right away, but you put it out there and see what can happen. A lot of good links in there and just experiment with it and figure out. Again, don't give them any money. Nobody needs to pay. You don't have to pay anybody. They find you a job. Don't do that. There's none of these sites I give you should do that. But if you've come across anything like that, I discourage you from doing that because people make a living trying to just do that, and they take your money and they don't do much for you. It's like it'd be like you give me $100 and I send you this list. Like that didn't get you a job. You still have to go find the job, right? That's not worth it. So I want you guys to have a good experience that way. So I'll send out this follow-up email with the links. If you guys get an opportunity to give feedback to the class to Get Set Up, tell them about this great class. Also tell your friends about Get Set Up. Feel free to invite them. It's a great free learning experience and it's unique because we are live and you get to interact with real people. So we're growing rapidly, but we want to keep telling people about it. And we're thankful for each of you and all that you do. So I look forward to seeing you guys in other classes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a
Thank
good
you.
day. You're welcome.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Great class.
Thanks.
Thank you. I don't know how to get